Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys went absolutely crazy with the support on my first video and I cannot say thank you enough. You guys have been inspiring me, motivating me, encouraging me, and so I am back again with video number 2. And I really haven't even been in my basket room like I should be so far this season, this summer. So honestly, you guys are really motivating me to go ahead and just get back in a routine, making sure I'm making gifts. And now that I have somewhere to share it with you guys, I feel like it's kind of creating a little bit of accountability for me. So thank you so much for the support, for the love, for the comments, for the likes, everything. And thank you for keeping me accountable, holding me accountable. So tonight I wanted to build a basket with some items that I think most of us are going to have in our stockpile. So for the most part, this is going to be a purple dot basket. Now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with the brown dot item. I had this item from Brown Dot when it was, I think, 90% off, and it has the butterflies on it, and it matches this tin. I can't resist a coordinating theme, pattern, or color scheme. So starting with this pillow, and you see me trying to kind of figure out how I'm going to place it. Originally, I was like, okay, I know I can use this for some height, and as I like to say, create some architecture. And watching this video back, I'm just realizing that, I kind of struggled with this basket along the way. You're going to see me kind of question a lot of the choices that I'm making and have to, kind of start over and rework, but that's okay. We get there in the end. So just for a little bit of context, I'm envisioning this gift to be for what I call a teeny bopper. It's going to be for kids, but I say teeny bopper because it could be for maybe a teenager age, or maybe even someone a little younger or a little bit older, but still going to be classified as a kid's gift for me. I'm going to add in these curtain lights. These I got from Family Dollar when they were on sale. I think they were like 49 cents. And so, like I said, this is going to be classified for me as like teenager, preteen, maybe a, 9-year-old that likes to act a little grown or something. This could even be good for a high schooler or like a college student that wants to like decorate their dorm room. I'm going to add in a cup. I have 2 options here. I have this purple dot cup that came in a set of 2. They were $1 for 2 of them. So I think after the sale, I got them for like 11 cents. So that's an option. Or I'm considering putting in this cup. This is from Family Dollar after 4th of July. That was 75 cents. Ultimately, I am going to go with this purple one. I think it's sticking with the purple color scheme a little bit better, and I like that it was just so inexpensive. Okay, it's at this point where I am just having a hard time just fitting everything in here. I mean, I'm looking ahead at the other items I want to put in this gift, and it's just not working. It's not fitting. So I do the thing that I hate to do, and I start taking the basket apart. I hate to do this, but sometimes you've got to work backwards in order to move forward. So scrapping this original idea, not scrapping too much. I do get the idea to use the pillow just outside of the gift or outside of the container. So instead of placing it on top, I'm just going to place it on the outside and tape it. And that way I still get the structure and the support in the back, but I have more room to work with inside the container. So I lost a little bit of height when I moved that pillow to the outside of the container. So I'm just going to bring some of that back with some tissue paper so that I can still make sure those curtain lights are nice and visible when I add in my other items. So we've got our coffee cup in there. I'm also going to add in this purple dot item. I'm trying to remember. I think those $3 items were 45 cents during the purple dot clearance. And I love that pattern. I think it just fits perfectly with this age range that I'm targeting, and it looks so good with the coffee. Oh, and then here is another mistake. I had to work backwards because I realized I needed to mark out this price. And then it reminded me that I had forgotten to do that on the coffee cup. So again, I had to do what I hate to do a second time with this basket, and that was working backwards a little bit so I could work forward. Because I hate for customers to see that. Nobody wants to see, that they're, no one wants to see a price tag like that. So I'm gonna, do the right thing, go work backwards since I hadn't gotten too far. Now, if it was all bagged and bowed and done, I probably would have just let it ride. But since, we weren't that far in the process, I thought, hey, let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so now we are back on track, getting my coffee cup back secure. I'll be ready to stick this artificial plant back in there. And the gift is really starting to come together now. There are a couple more items I want to add to this gift. This purple dot candle. I already got that marked out, but it was purple dot. It was originally $1. I paid, I think, 10, 11 cents for it. And then I'm also going to add in this pair of socks. And I can't quite remember what these socks what clearance they fell under. I might have gotten them for a penny, like a pack of 6 of them for a penny or something. And I have this thing about what I call is like a balance of hard and soft. Does anybody else feel that way? Sometimes I feel like your gifts need, like, you can't have too many hard items. Like, you got to have something soft in there. So I had the plant I would consider a hard item. The candle's hard. And so it just needed something soft, especially since my soft pillow is like not super visible from the front. I don't know where that comes from. Never in a million thinks that that's the craziest thing when I'm like, it needs a soft item. But I don't know. That's just part of my basket making philosophy. All right, now we've got this gift bagged. I'm going to give you a little 360. I have my little balloon ribbon back here. Usually I've been cutting these off. I don't know why this time I opted to just curly cue them up. And now it's time to get it bowed. I'm gonna do this purple ribbon to go along with the theme, and then some pink just to give it a little interest. Of course, I'm using the Flora satin, and we're gonna just build this bow. When I make the bow, I just measure out like an arm's length, and then I'll pull a little bit extra just so I can have some nice long tails. And then I just use my pink ribbon that I've already cut as a guide to measure out the length of this purple ribbon. You guys probably already know, but the full tutorial on how to make these bows is on Never in a Million's page. They've made a really great video step by step on how to create these big, luscious, beautiful bows with the Flora satin ribbon. I remember this past year, I was so busy trying to make baskets at the last second, and my mom wanted to help, and she was like, well, what if I just make the bows? That's something easy I can do. And I was like, you know what, that's a good idea, Mom. And I just could not teach her how to make these bows. For some reason, she was just not understanding my explanation. I was trying to get her just watch exactly what I was doing. I tried to do it in slow motion, but she just could not get it. So I had to prop her up right in front of Never in a Million's video in order for her to figure it out. And then she became a little bit of a bow making machine. y'all have kind of seen during this whole basket making process, this basket has just been, it's been fighting with me, and this bow is no different. I have made hundreds of these bows now at this point, and for some reason I was just, my brain, I don't know what was happening. I could not figure out what I had, where my tails were, where the center was. But then I got there. I eventually got there, and we figured it out. Okay, while I am finishing up this bow, I do just want to take a couple of moments to say thank you so much again to everybody who engaged with that last video, anybody who's commented, liked, shared, subscribed. It has just been so fun in the past day seeing all the comments come in and just seeing everybody's pages. I have all these new basket makers that I'm subscribed to now, and it's just so fun to see what everybody is out there doing, and I can't wait to just get more ideas from you guys and share more ideas with you guys and just, you know, grow this channel into another fun place to be and another great resource for all of us in the community, you know, as we work to get out here and make a go of it and you know, make some money and chase our financial goals and chase that financial security and that financial freedom that I know a lot of us need right now. So just thank you. It's all I can say. Now just look at that big juicy bow. I'm gonna cut my tails here. Lately I've been like staggering the tails. I'll do a couple of them shorter, a couple of them longer. I didn't do that here, just, I don't know why, just mixing it up. So I'm just kind of spacing them out, getting a nice pretty shape. Oh, I love this part. I always know when I've done a good job with the basket because without fail, every time I always say, I would love if someone got this for me as a gift. And that's how I know I'm very happy with the outcome. I like the combination of products, the quality, the price, and I'm just really happy with the gift. All right, so there we have it, guys. Our purple dot teenage dream, teeny bopper, off to college basket. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one.